pay 150 gold, you get one win, you get a spirit orb, and well, I got 30 gold then, like I might just get 10 spirit or something I guess, but I'm going to try Songhai again because I'm feeling good about that. Emerald Rejuvenator all day. Jaxie. Saber Spine Seal for trading up, or Heartseeker. Take Heartseeker. I'm going to take Dagakiri because it's got potential to be really, really strong for Songhai. I don't really like Ash Method, I don't think it really does anything. Obviously, technically, 3 2/3s is 6/9 worth of stats, but they just get summoned wherever, so I don't really like them for 5 mana. We'll take Heartseeker again. I really like Sworn Avenger, I feel like it has the potential to be insanely strong. We're obviously going for a bit of a ranged theme right now. Just don't know whether I prefer Hammer and Blade Seeker. I will take the Sworn Avenger. Take Mist Dragon Seal just because I've got quite a few ranged minions. Do I take the Assassin or Ghost Lightning? I will take Sword. I hope I find an inner focus this time, which I didn't last time. Repulsor Beast can be good for getting something big out of the way, sending it over to the other side of the field, protecting my ranged minions. Frostbone and Naga, obviously a bit of board clear. Yeah, I think I'll take the Naga. Don't really like any of these. I think all of those are pretty terrible. I think Cyclone Mask fits best into the whole few ranged minions thing we've got going on. Spiral Technique is really nice as a finisher, but I think Cyclone Mask is the best fit. Don't really have enough spells to make Blood Rage Mask worth it right now. Don't really want another Mist Dragon Seal, but the other two minions are kind of garbage. Let's take the Inner Focus. I think I'll take Jade Monk just because it's just one less attack for the mana. Starting to get quite a lot of spells now, probably too many. I could do with more lower cost minions. I don't really want to take Ashhorn Shaman though either, it's a bit weak. I only have like the one minion with backstab, but I guess juxtaposition with something like Dagger Kyrian and Killing Edge, huge. These two are both awful anyway, so I guess it's got to be juxtaposition. I'm going to take Saber Spine Tiger just because I don't want too many spells. And then counteract that by taking Phoenix Fire the turn afterwards, because that's the kind of logic I'm working with at the moment. I'm just trying to fill out the lower end of my curve a bit now. Do I want another Jade Monk? I mean, like, they're not bad. The 1 damage to a random enemy minion or general can, like, ping artifact or just chip away at a minion. It's not bad for 3 mana. It's probably more consistent than a Chakra Avatar anyway, so... I can't have too many ranged minions because they're just not well statted enough. That's a really weird minion. Like, with the amount of spells I have, Alcuin Lawmaster could potentially be really useful. Whereas this is just a bit weird. That was a misclick. So we'll see just how weird it really is. I'll take Celestial Phantom because it's a bit awkward to trade with. Okay. I can just give this killing edge straight away. Obviously it kills this off and then can just hammer away at whatever. The only risk to that is if it's the only minion on the board, then it makes it really weak to natural selection. I don't know how worried I am about the Saber Spine Tiger right now. I obviously can't get to my Heartseeker. If he wants to use natural selection on it, then he has to trade in his Tiger into my general first. God, it's like I'm psychic. Just going to fortune telling. Thankfully he didn't really have anything else to play that turn. He'll just play Mechazor and Primus Fist. So Colossus obviously grows into a pretty big problem. I don't think I can kill it just yet either. Like Phoenix Fire and Cyclone Mask are just 5 damage and I can't reach it with this right now. And these two are just 6 damage. Like if I move away from the middle tiles a bit, then how worried do I really need to be about mana burn and stuff like that anyway? The worst thing you could do is either a Manicator or give this Diatide Frenzy or something like that. Yeah, all of my options are just a bit naff. I'm just going to move my general back so I can start using my Cyclone Mask a bit more freely. Ouch. So I can almost kill him now. He's on 9 health, I have 6 damage there, and then I've got my Cyclone Mask as well. So I think we probably just play Keep Away. Like the most mana efficient way to do this. So this isn't exactly pretty. I've lost like all semblance of board control and I'm just hoping I can finish him off and he doesn't have some form of healing. Otherwise that thing's going to two-shot me. That's not good. Right, provided I don't get provoked now though, I can move and Naga and Phoenix via him. So it's slightly fortunate they didn't move away. Hello Echo, how are you? There's not really any value to inner focus in this right now. I can't get close enough to hit both of these, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. I am great, mate. I'm feeling absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much for asking, it's very kind of you. Again, I don't really have a good way to deal with the Portal Guardian, so I could just inner focus this just to put an extra bit of damage on him. We've got quite an aggressive hand as it is, so potentially the best play we have. I probably shouldn't have played this here, because if this moves up into here then it frenzies all of these, but... Hi Scale, how are you this fine evening? So I can double Misdragon Seal this, which is not great. Use this to kill off one of these. The only question is whether I trade to save Spine Tiger into this, or whether I carry on go with face. I think face is the place. Starting to notice a pattern. So I can put a Cyclomask on and kill this off. I can't get rid of this. We're tempted to like Phoenix Fire this, but it's not really worth it. I need to save the damage. It's better to just play the Jade Monk, I think. So if this survives, then we can use Juxtaposition to get into range to kill him next turn. I very much doubt I'm going to be keeping my Cyclomask for the remainder of this turn. So that's fine. That's not fine. we move here, then we're going to take damage from the blast minion no matter what. Probably should have killed that with the Cyclone Mask. That's fine, like, provided it doesn't heal, then we win. Cyclone Mask too strong. Let's go first, just keep the 2-drop. Kind of tempted to just drop the Heartseeker instead, but there's not really a lot of point. I may as well get the 2-drop out first. If I move this over here, then I can use the Frostbone to kill off these two. Not that they're particularly threatening, but this could be a bit awkward if it manages to buff other minions. I'll keep all of them for now. I think we just Phoenix Fire the Shield Master. Kill it with this. I actually have a board at the moment, which is a good sign. That hasn't happened past like turn 4 for the last 2 games. I did win though, so maybe it's a terrible sign. Okay, so we want to kill off all the little ones first. Like I expect they've got to pull out something pretty horrific soon. Assuming this works similarly to Hearthstone's Arena, where you get matched up against people with a similar record to you, then that's fairly bad. Could be worse. I suppose I have one as well, so... Reaper of the Nine Moons is pretty horrible. But the only thing that's really died so far are Wraithlings and an Azure Horn Shaman. So perhaps it's not that much of a problem. Unless it summons one of my minions, I suppose. Not cool. 7 mana, so I'm just going to throw all of these out. Rough. Six, 9. No, not quite. So I think we win with just one tiny little wraithling staring us down. I think we might be able to pull this one through. There's the games where I haven't had a board that have won, so perhaps this is a bad sign. Traitors. Turning all my minions against me. Not entirely sure the cycling mass was necessary, but it's cool. For one more. Lana Del Rage, nice. So thankfully we managed to find a 2-drop before that finished. I'll replace the Emerald Rejuvenator because we don't need it right now. So I could move up here, use my Saber Spine to clear the crossbones, and then take this mana crystal and use the Mist Dragon Seal to backstab. Assuming I don't get anything better, it's probably the best thing to do here. Ouch. A position like this, so like, no, there's no way anything should be able to get around to my Heartseeker here. We can use Dagakiri and then a focus next turn, which is a pretty horrendous combo. I don't know whether we just leave it to sit for a turn first. Okay, that's one way to get rid of it. Because it's a flying minion, it can come back next turn even though it's teleported all the way over there. If I do this, then that's 4 damage. 8, potentially 9, 11, 10 rather. Alternatively, I could just use the Kaido Assassin, which would again be 5 damage. I think I'll play this. So now if this comes in to get this, provided it doesn't get buffed again, it dies. It would die against this as well, obviously. It can't trade with anything without dying. So he's now got a Misdirect and Seal, so it won't die anymore. What's the play? Huge balls on this guy to make that play. Maybe. Right, last game for real. So going first again. Don't have a 2-drop this time, so probably just going to throw down the Heartseeker and stay back a little bit. Seeing as we're probably going to want to play Sworn Avenger next turn as well, doesn't really make sense to move too far up the board. How rude. Could go out on a limb and say there's no way he's got 2 removals in hand straight away, so we're definitely going to be safe to play this. Now I've only got melee minions, so I will move up. All the answers. Okay, so I think Naga's probably the best answer for these two. Just playing at Jade Monk on its own doesn't really achieve anything. Not at the moment anyway, when I want to try and deal with these two. I'll move this up because it's dispelled, so it's not ranged anymore. There's no point in it staying back there. Like, I don't really get that it loses its ability to fire a bow once it's been dispelled. It's still holding it. And it shouldn't really run around and try and beat things to death with it. Aha. Get rid of this because it's rubbish. So I could Dragon Seal this, use it to kill this, and then inner focus it and use it to kill this, and then play out a Jade Monk. Even if I take the mana tile, I can't play out more than that, so there's no point in really taking it just yet. The reason I'm not buffing it first is because this will only activate with 3 or less attack, so obviously if I buff it, it would go to 4. I'm just going to play this here as well so that it blocks the entrance to this tile. Keeper of Eternal Value. Could have been worse, I guess, than Healing Mystic. How annoying. I'll give you that. So I could just like teleport this over here and just start face racing him. Kind of leaves me in a position though where if he has avalanche or something like that, then both of them die and I can't really come back from that. Alternatively, I can Dragon Seal this, which means it can kill the Keeper of the Veil, but not do much else. Don't know that I'll be able to pull this one out of the bag. Like, these walls are just so annoying. Not only because they block your path, but because they soak up damage from obviously these guys and anything else that does incidental damage. And if you attack into them, then you get stunned, so you lose your next turn. Or at least the movement of that character for the next turn. So they're just really irritating. So it's not really worth playing Four Winds Magi because I don't know that I'm going to use this turn. I'll just go ahead and replace him. So I can do those two to put it down to 10. I would be on 10 as well. Can also spawn this guy somewhere. Choices. The reason I did that is because now they'll have to attack into either one of these to get rid of them, or obviously unless they have yet another spell to deal with them. The golem can't just walk through. If they get rid of the wall somehow, then I could be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. How rude. Still 4-1 for now, it's pretty good. But I need to shoot off, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I will be back tomorrow.